Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most haunting sequels in recent memory, Danny Boyle's bold return to a world infected with rage. Let's talk about 28 years later. After nearly 2 decades of silence, 28 years later returns, and not just as a sequel, but as a resurrection. Danny Boyle steps back into the director's chair, Alex Garland returns to the script, and together they deliver a vision that's grittier, raw, and more emotionally resonant than anything the franchise has attempted before. While 28 weeks later is quietly brushed aside, this new chapter pushes forward with the kind of ambition that feels both intimate and apocalyptic. Britain remains cut off, locked behind quarantine, its cities rotting, its countryside crawling with infected. In the midst of this forgotten nation, a small island community survives behind barricades and strict rules. It's here we meet Spike, a boy on the edge of manhood, preparing for his first mission beyond the walls. Played with astonishing authenticity by Alfie Williams, Spike is the soul of the film, vulnerable, determined, and unprepared for what's coming. His journey with his father, portrayed by Aaron Taylor Johnson, sets the film's wheels in motion. What begins as a scouting trip quickly spirals into something far darker. When Spike returns, he finds his mother, Jodie Comer, in a quietly devastating performance, sick and fading. Desperate, he chooses to lead her across the infected mainland in search of a hidden doctor, knowing full well the odds are slim and the world outside is merciless. What unfolds is part fever dream, part survival odyssey. The infected are no longer the mindless sprinting terrors we remember. They've changed, faster, sharper, disturbingly self-organized. One behavioral shift, in particular, ratchets the tension so high it produces one of the most suffocatingly intense sequences the genre's seen in years. It's a high the film never quite hits again, but even as the tempo settles, the dread never lets go. Yet, beneath the horror, this is a film about family, about the myths we build around our parents, and the painful clarity that comes when we see them as flawed. Spike's arc is more than just survival, it's disillusionment, growth, and reluctant leadership. His relationship with his father is strict, hierarchical, built on practicality and order. With his mother, it's tender, melancholic, almost reversed. As she weakens, Spike becomes her protector. Their bond becomes the emotional anchor of the film. Boyle's direction is chaotic and composed in equal measure. The movie was shot on iPhones, but not casually. Outfitted with advanced lenses, custom rigs, and bold vision, the result is a visual style that feels both immediate and surreal. Some shots carry ghost trails, others flicker like lost CCTV footage. There's even a Matrix-inspired rig using iPhones to freeze time during combat sequences. The whole aesthetic is ugly beautiful, abrasive and mesmerizing at once. Editing is sharp and unrelenting. Flashbacks collide with hallucinations. Nightmarish visions pulse beneath the surface. A single deer encounter becomes a visual poem of horror, rendered in grainy, red-filtered night vision. This isn't just stylized filmmaking, it's a sensory assault that reflects the psychological toll of living in a world where no moment is safe, no memory untouched. The writing leans into themes of identity, myth, and mortality. It's about what we lose in the name of survival and what remains that still makes us human. It questions our need for heroes and what happens when we realize they never existed. Not every beat lands. A few side characters fade in and out, and one late arrival feels a little too convenient. There are minor lapses in logic, a few too many convenient silences from the infected, but the core remains rock solid. And while it sets the stage for future entries, it does so without cheap cliffhangers or hollow spectacle. This isn't just a horror film, it's a war movie told in hushed voices, a coming-of-age story tangled in barbed wire, a meditation on grief disguised as genre pulp. Boyle doesn't make zombie movies to chase trends, he makes them to peel something back, something raw and real beneath the blood, and Garland's script refuses to hand out easy answers. Together, they've created a film that's bold, brutal, and unexpectedly soulful. 28 years later may not surpass the original, but it doesn't need to. It deepens the world, elevates the emotion, and earns its place. It's terrifying and tender, grotesque and grounded, not perfect, but powerful. Thanks for watching. If this breakdown gave you something to think about, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more cinematic deep dives just like this. Let me know your thoughts on 28 years later in the comments. Did it live up to the legacy? Until next time, take care and keep watching great films.